And now, your first alert weather.
You can continue to expect some on and off showers throughout the course of the day today, though conditions are quite calm as of right now in Idaho Falls, and we're off to a warm start this morning. Temperatures are just into the 40s as we've seen cloud cover move in overnight. It's kept us pretty well insulated. Wind speeds are down below 10 miles per hour, just a 3-mile-per-hour breeze as of right now in Idaho Falls. We'll watch for some wind speeds into the teens and 20s later on as more intense storms also move through the area by this afternoon. For right now, the showers we saw sweep through the Snake River Plain early this morning are now making their exit up into the mountain areas headed towards Island Park. We are seeing just a few lightning strikes into the mountain areas, also up into southern Montana. We'll watch for more possibility at thunderstorms a little later on. Here's a look at your Vipercast and the timeline that we expect here. We're still mostly just seeing some overcast skies over the plain by 9 a.m., but then these larger storms off to the west are going to be swinging into the area for your afternoon hours. This is 4 p.m. here with some stronger storms also moving through the southern highlands. A few thunderstorms, like I said, possible then, but temperatures are so cool today that I don't really expect severe weather, at least not into our area. We'll see some of that into eastern Wyoming. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But even by tonight, 10 p.m., we'll still be looking at ongoing activity for the plain. Some snow into the mountain areas and western Wyoming. By tomorrow morning, this storm system that we're dealing with today is making its exit, but another one is on the way, and we'll start to see some showers from that new storm system by tomorrow evening and continue to deal with on and off shower and thunderstorm threats through the rest of the work week this week. Into the beginning of next week, things will begin to change. We'll see a warm up. We'll see calmer conditions next week. In the meantime, the conflict between this low pressure system here and high pressure to the east is going to be causing some severe weather today into eastern Wyoming. Here's a preview of where those severe storms are expected. Also, Montana expected to join in on this, but here into Nebraska, Wyoming, we do even expect a chance at some tornado activity along with severe thunderstorms. So just be aware of that possibility. I wouldn't travel eastward today. If I had previously scheduled that, it'd be a good time to rethink those plans. Here's a look at your highs for today. A good 10 or 20 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday, just topping out into the 50s for McCammon, Malad, and Preston. Mid 50s are expected for Soda Springs and Montpelier. Into Jackson, we'll look for a high of 54 with 34 as your overnight low. We'll see 30s into the upper Snake River Plain as well, but we'll stay away from freezing unless you head northward into Island Park or near the National Park. 57 is your high today for Rexburg. Into central Idaho, we'll see low 60s in the Salmon and Chalice with low 50s for Mackay and Arco. Pocatello will top out around 59. We'll look for a 57-degree high into Idaho Falls with cooler than average temperatures lined up all the way through your Saturday before we begin to warm up and see 70s again just in time for Memorial Day. Some sunshine anticipated at that point as well after a pretty active weekend. So yeah, just kind of buckle up here. We'll see a continued chance for those showers and thunderstorms all the way through Sunday into Pocatello before we clear up Memorial Day and see mid 70s Monday. More 70s expected all through the first half of next week. Salmon will see 61 degrees today. We'll dip down into the 50s for Friday and Saturday before seeing that warm up, calmer conditions on the horizon there. Jackson will see 40s Friday and Saturday before we start to see some warmer conditions into next week. Memorial Day, we'll see sunshine as well into Jackson. Now, Dylan Carter has